Hello. Well, I have a request from one of my church lady friends for my recipe for corned beef and cabbage hash. So I thought I might as well make a video and we'll eat it tonight for supper. Let me introduce you to the ingredients. I have a couple of potatoes. I'll give the exact amounts in the description. A couple of potatoes, 12 ounces of corned beef brisket. I just went to the deli and got it sliced, and I'll cut it up like I like it for the hash. We also have green cabbage, of course, some onion, some carrots, some garlic, some dry mustard, salt and pepper, oil, and this is kind of strange, I know, but butter, 4 tablespoons cut into 16 pieces. I'll show you that later. Let me get everything cut and chopped up for you. Alright, this is all set to be cooked. I have here the 2 potatoes. They're cut into 1/2 inch pieces, diced. Now, I have them in water for 2 reasons. Number 1 is they don't turn color. Like if I'm going to, say, mash potatoes in an hour or 2, I can do that ahead of time in water and they won't turn color. You drain the water off. And number 2, when you drain that water off, you're draining off some of the starch. This is my 12 ounces of corned beef that I cut into 1/2 inch pieces. It's just square diced. This is 3 cups of cabbage shredded. Here's about a cup of thinly sliced onion. These are my carrots, my garlic cloves, 2 garlic cloves, 2 teaspoons of pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt, 1½ teaspoons dry mustard. I need some oil, about 2 tablespoons, and this is my 4 tablespoons of butter cut into 16 pieces. You'll see why that's important pretty soon. I have my 12-inch cast iron skillet heating up. Don't forget to let that cast iron skillet heat up. Give it about 8 minutes and I have it on medium heat. So next what I need to do is combine all of this except for the butter. I'm going to put it all in one big bowl. Let me get that bowl. The bowl is so big I have to move some things from the table. So here goes my 3 cups of cabbage, my 12 ounces of corned beef, my 1 pound of potato cut up. I drained all the water off. I have about a cup of sliced onion. I'm going to break that apart a little. My carrots, salt and pepper, garlic, dry mustard, and then the oil. Now is when I use my specialized tool. You just mix this all together. Now remember, you have not added the butter. That's for later. Not that long, but it's for later. Get this all mixed together, and it's ready for my skillet. You can use non-stick. I just happen to be using my cast iron today. This is going to fill the pan, but it will cook down after a bit. Okay, this is all set for the skillet. My skillet has heated up nicely. I'm going to put this all in there. Like I said, it's going to fill it up, but that's okay. Let me get the rest in. There we go. I'm going to put a lid on it. I just turned the heat down. It was going a little bit too fast for me. Alright, I cooked this for about 18 minutes. It's all done. There is something I forgot to tell you. You need a potato masher because I'm going to mash this. You want it coarse yet a cohesive mass. In other words, you want it chunky and all mixed together. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to move it into the bigger pan. And we're going to work magic with those little pieces of butter that I told you about. How many? 16. Oh, you've got that right. You listened. I think that's good because you want it coarse. Not a mush pile. And I think it's cohesive. Alright, I thought I hit record and I didn't. I put the hash in here, spread it out, and those 16 pieces of butter I've spread around the edge. You want it against the edge, and you're going to let this cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. Don't turn it, just let it cook. You're trying to brown it. And then we're going to flip it. Let's let this go. I'm now going to flip it in spatula-sized batches. And now I'm going to let this sit for 2 minutes more. As this is browning on the other side, I want to let you know that I did leave out 2 spices. Not because I didn't want them, but one was the allspice and one was fresh thyme, and I ran out of time. I didn't go get that stuff. So I will put it in the directions though. Usually I put that in. Some beautiful corned beef and cabbage hash. Have it with some fresh iced tea. I know Martin's going to be having this for supper, maybe with a salad too. Give it a try. It smells really good baking too. Give it a try. And Monica, this is for you.